The Lucid Air has been in the works for a very long time, nearly a decade by some accounts. The 1,000 horsepower electric vehicle was initially demonstrated in Las Vegas in 2017. It was at the Consumer Electronics Show where Lucid Motors had an engineering prototype available. Today's discussion will be how Lucid moved one step closer to making a car delivery. This is something you won't believe, but we have a vehicle identification number that links back to the Lucid Air Dream Edition. Welcome back to New Vehicle Media, your go-to channel for EV stock. Quick reminder that subscribing's free and liking the video helps YouTube suggest similar videos. Comments are appreciated and featured in upcoming videos. Remember the first Lucid Air driver? In June 2021, the same guy rode in a near-final version of the enormous, spacious vehicle called the Air. Enough said. The car's acceleration impressed him again, as it should. Today's EVs have near-instant torque, making comparing their acceleration a bit of a joke. Tesla claims the Model S Plaid can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, and the Lucid 0 to 60 miles per hour is about 2 seconds. Can you distinguish? The driver definitely couldn't. Furthermore, he added that the car felt faster than before. The fact that a final production version was tested recently may seem like major news, but it isn't. We discovered something even more significant. A code from the Lucid community with the ID 50EA1GAA3MA900131. When going through the code in great detail, after further investigation, it was discovered that the code was a vehicle identification code, also known as a VIN code. After tracing the code back to its source, we discovered that it was not related to any other car on the road at the time. Rather, it was related to the Lucid Air, a passenger car for which Lucid USA Inc. was listed as the manufacturer. We'll show you step by step how we got to that conclusion, starting from the concept of what a VIN number is. Vehicle Identification Number (VIN). During the manufacturing process of a motor vehicle, a vehicle identification number is assigned to each vehicle. The VIN is a 17-character string of letters and numbers that does not include any intervening spaces or the letters Q, I, and O. These letters are excluded to avoid confusion with the digits O and 1. Detailed information about the vehicle is contained inside each section of the VIN, which includes the car's year of manufacture, country of manufacture, factory of manufacturing, brand and model, as well as a unique serial number. A single line of text is commonly used to print VINs. The VIN number can be found on the front of the dashboard on the driver's side on the majority of passenger vehicles. If you're standing outside your automobile and want to see it, you should glance through the windshield. The VIN number can also be seen on the door pillar on the driver's side of the vehicle. To begin, open the door and examine the area around the place where the door latches to the vehicle. Let's dig in and play a little game as we get to know about our VIN number. Find your car VIN number from the place we just discussed, and let's go. Components of VIN number. The vehicle identification number can be divided into 7 basic components. The first component is made up of only the first letter of the VIN, which indicates the country in which the car was manufactured, or in other words, country of manufacture. We then moved on to look for the first character of our VIN, which was 5. It is clear from the following list that our country of origin is none other than the United States of America. What country did your automobile manufacturer match up with? Let's move on to the second component, which is made up of the second and third characters from the VIN, which represent the manufacturer. Since the listed companies were unable to validate our manufacturer code, we went to a website known as the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the NHTSA, where the manufacturer gives their information to the NHTSA. Once the VIN number had been decoded, the site revealed that the maker was one and only Lucid Inc. The 4th to 8th characters fall into the category of the third component, which depicts portraits of the vehicle's brand, engine size, and engine configuration. Because the internet was absolutely silent on this topic, it was a little difficult to get started with this component. However, we believe the model is equipped with a twin motor that produces 1,080 horsepower. The fourth component only contains the ninth character, which displays a security code that identifies that the VIN has been authorized by the manufacturer. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) ultimately determined that the manufacturer was, in fact, Lucid Inc. The fifth component has only one character too. The 10th character indicates the model year of the car. In our 10th character, we have the letter M, and from the list of the letters, we can see that the year of the model is actually 2021. Are you still participating in the game, and how are you doing? The 11th character makes up the 6th component of the VIN, which indicates which assembly facility built the specific vehicle in question. We didn't need to do any investigation for this because we already know that Lucid is only operating in the Arizona plant for now. Therefore, we can confidently state that this is where the car was indeed built. The 7th and last component of the VIN consists of the last 6 characters of the vehicle's serial number, which is unique to each car but does not contribute to determining exactly the sort of vehicle. We're more than confident that the VIN belongs to the Lucid Dream. Seems like Lucid is on track. So, how did you do? Did the steps help you verify your car? The conclusion. The EV startup Lucid struggled to find funds for the last 4 years and came close to going out of business. Lucid Motors is on track to begin delivering its first electric vehicles to customers later this year, thanks to a timely investment from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, which put up its own intellectual property as collateral, and a recent SPAC deal that left the company with $4.4 billion in cash. Lucid had originally stated that deliveries will begin in the spring of 2021, but that has now been pushed out to later this year. The VIN verification, on the other hand, indicates that vehicles will be on the road sooner than projected. Late last year, the business completed the first phase of its $700 million facility in Arizona. The assertion that the corporation has already manufactured hundreds of production vehicles now appears to be true. Lucid's future seems bright and brighter as the company plans to launch an SUV next year, codenamed Project Gravity. It had taken a monumental effort to get to this point, and Lucid came dangerously close to failing. Establishing a new automobile firm from the ground up is nearly impossible, as proven by Tesla's several near-bankruptcy experiences. Lucid was no exception to this rule. It is not guaranteed that Lucid will succeed and that the Air will replace the Model S, but there is no doubt that the business is on the verge of achieving a significant milestone. We'd love to know what you thought of our new interactive video. Did you take part in the game? Please let us know if you enjoyed it in the comments section. MMMBCD is of the opinion that Lucid stock has the potential to double your money in the not-too-distant future. Who knows? With the help of Lucid's verified manufacturing, he might be right. What are your thoughts on the matter? Do you agree with what he's saying? That should wrap things up for today. Keep in mind that subscribing is still free and liking helps YouTube recognize your preferences. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and looking forward to seeing you in the next one.